Hi, I'm Bonnie Egginton, Marketing Director with Ranger Industries, and I'm here with
Debbie Talach, and I'm an artist and a photographer here at Ranger.
We're here today to show you a really cool project that you can do using melt art, melting pot, ultra thick embossing powder, dyes from your die cut machines to create this really fun and clever pin. So stay tuned and find out how to do it.
We're going to use the melting pot to heat up ultra-thick embossing powder. We affectionately call it UD. We're going to use the clear embossing powder in conjunction with the white, and we're going to use heated inks. This time we're going to use sapphire to create the bunny pin, which is a pastel color. So the first thing we do is take the little slider and turn it all the way up to UD setting and unscrew the cap and pour in about half a cup or so of the clear UT.
So you always want to start with clear UD when you're working with the melting pot and then add colorants as you go?
Yes, definitely. This will give you a clear base so that if you wanted to create a lollipop kind of clear color, you could just add your heated inks at this point.
Okay. So it would look like candy?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes. Or this time what we're going to do is use the white as well, but you don't have to use much. All you have to do is put a little bit of a sprinkle in there.
Maybe a teaspoon or a tablespoon or so?
Yeah, about that amount. And then we're going to add our sapphire heated inks. And really, it goes a long way, so all you need is about a little pea-sized drop.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is put the cover on this, do not stir, and set it aside and come back to it later.
When it melts?
Yes.
Okay, great.
To create the bunny shape, we use the Sizzix Tim Holtz Alterations die and cut the shape from craft foam.
Oh, wow. I would have never thought of that. So how thick of the craft foam did you use?
This is a 1/4 inch, but you can try different sizes.
Okay, great.
And what I did after that was take the bow shape and just adhere it to the top with Studio Multimedium in matte.
Okay.
You just let that dry, and then what I used was mold and pour to create a mold.
So mold and pour is a 2-part molding compound that when you mix equal parts of each of the molding compound pieces and press an item into it, let it set, which takes about, what, 5 to 10 minutes?
Yeah.
And then you have a reusable mold for UD, beeswax, other meltable items.
Yes.
Cool.
And cut. We'll just take the top off, and this has been stirred already. Mm-hmm. And let me just pour it right into the mold. We're just going to pour slowly.
Such a pretty color.
And let it seep into the area. Just pull it straight up again and pull it off.
That's easy enough. Now I have a question on the heated inks that you use to colorize the UD.
Yes.
Could I use any kind of like dye re-inker for stamping ink?
No, this is specially made to work with heat. If you put the dye re-inker in there, it would sputter and yeah. It wouldn't
Okay.
be good.
Good to know. Very good to know. Thanks.
After a few minutes, we want to test to see if the UD is cool and set up. We'll use our spatula, we never use our fingers, and just tap on the back of the UD. If you feel that it's set up, all you do is take it and pop it right out.
That looks so nice.
And now we're just going to give it a finishing touch by colorizing it with Vintaj Patinas. And we're going to use jade. And what we do is just shake it up. You'll hear the little mixing ball in there. And what we'll do is squirt it out right onto our craft sheet. And what we're using here is a small little piece of Ink Essentials Cut and Dry foam. And we're going to just tap it and then tap right onto the little bow to give it a little color.
Wow, that really makes it pop. Let's talk a little bit about these Vintaj Patinas because they were brand new for CHA and people are so excited about them. The patinas were designed to work on metal, which is their primary function, but we've all discovered that it works great to colorize other surfaces too, including beauty.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
Love it.
So you can actually make a rainbow of pastels with all of the heated inks.
Wow, that's great. I just love the colors, especially for spring and Easter. But if I wanted brighter or deeper colors, how could I do that?
Well, all you would have to do is use a little bit more of the heated ink and a little bit less of the white.
Okay, so really the sky's the limit as to how many colors and the tones of colors that you can get with these heated inks.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful.
And this is so easy. You can just stick a pin back on the little bunny and you've got a pin, or you can use it as an embellishment on a card.
What a great little addition to someone's Easter basket. Actually, I want the melting pot in my Easter basket.